This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. The information is the cornerstone of any research, and its quality determines the assumption's value. The researcher should use relevant, timely, accurate, cost-effective, reliable, helpful, and exhaustive information to create an inquiry. All the key characteristics of the information listed are critical for high-quality research. Additionally, they should be applied together to make the data valuable and meaningful. Researchers should emphasize testing those characteristics before using the information in their research. Relevance and timeliness. The first characteristic of good information is relevance, which refers to the importance of a particular piece of data for a particular problem. The information should contain answers to set questions and offer solutions to the research issues considered. To evaluate the relevance of information, it is crucial to understand the purpose of the inquiry. Additionally, it is essential to eliminate any bias that the researcher or methodology may have. Timeliness is one of the most critical characteristics of information in the modern world. This aspect determines how relevant and new the data on a particular problem is. Modern research allows discoveries to be made regularly, which leads to constant data updates. The information received can significantly change the idea of the subject being considered. Thus, the information should be current to avoid using outdated and incorrect data. Accuracy and cost-effectiveness. Accuracy is another critical characteristic of the information, which is especially important for scientific research. This aspect refers to the correctness and truthfulness of every piece of data. Accuracy may affect the research results, so using correct data in all the research activities is important. The data should be based on correct inputs and assumptions to reflect the real situation. Cost-effectiveness is the most important for economic and business research. This aspect refers to the cost benefits the information can bring compared to the expenses it requires. This characteristic can often be evaluated only in the long term, so it requires proper planning and estimations. Conclusion. Reliability makes information unbiased and authoritative, which is necessary for high-quality research. This aspect determines the expertise of the author, the degree of completeness of the data, the reliability of the research method, and the absence of bias. Usability of the information refers to the value of data in the framework of the research. In particular, this aspect determines to what extent the information can be generalized and to what extent the data contained in it can be applied to the problem under consideration. The exhaustiveness of information defines the completeness of the data and the detail of the data contained in it. In particular, the data should not be fragmented or selected. It should cover all the relevant aspects of the topic. If you want to find more works like this essay on the characteristics of good information, head over to ivypanda.com. It has a collection of free samples with thousands of submissions covering virtually all academic subjects. No registration required to access it.